Hello everyone, this is Herb and it is a rainy Saturday morning. I'm coming to you live on Facebook Live from the Magic Kingdom. It's a little after 10. It was supposed to stop raining, but it hasn't. Still pretty drizzly. I actually had a fast pass to go on the Tomorrowland Speedway, but instead I'm going to see if I can take in the Tomorrowland PeopleMover live from the Magic Kingdom. So glad you could join me. A lot of people with rain ponchos and umbrellas today because it is so rainy. I'm going to take a little walk down Main Street, USA. We'll hang a right, check out what's going on in Tomorrowland. So thanks everybody for joining me. It's Saturday, live in the Magic Kingdom. Almost didn't make it today. It was sort of rainy and I thought, well, it's not such a great day for doing a broadcast. But here I am. It's not raining too much. Weather forecast said that it's supposed to be in the sort of lower to mid 80s today. Pretty nice temperature Florida-wise. Hopefully the rain will decide to go away. Hello, Lisa from England. Thanks for joining me. Hi, Jamie. Carlos, good morning from Arkansas. Thanks for being here with me. A lot of people still coming into the park even though it's rainy today. And good morning, Phil Gramlich from Ear to There Travel, sponsor of the World of Walt site. Phil's always trying to get me to do something a little crazy, which I usually do not do. Okay, which I never do. But Phil, glad you're here anyway. I hope you're feeling well. Jesse says, loves that I do this. Thank you very much. Hello, Marcia from Michigan. Good morning, Teresa from Oklahoma. We are here live in the Magic Kingdom. It's a rainy day. Like I said, I had a fast pass for the Tomorrowland Speedway, but I don't see myself zipping around the Speedway track in a rainy day like today. So hopefully we'll be able to take in the PeopleMover if it's up and running. It usually is, so we'll check it out. Hello, Lisa from Indiana. Hi, Karen. Dawn, thank you for joining the broadcast today. Dawn helps out with a lot of editing of the articles, the World of Walt site, which I always very much appreciate. So if you see decent grammar and proper word choice in the articles at worldofwalt.com, you can thank Dawn for that. And I thank her as well. Gloria says this is her favorite view. Yeah, this is pretty classic right here. When I think of Walt Disney World, this is what I think. Walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA towards Cinderella Castle. I don't think about the rain so much, but that's what we have today. Good morning, Gary. Someone just said they like rainy days. Good. Glad that you do. You got one here. You know, it doesn't really seem to be stopping the crowds today. People are coming in by the droves. Fortunately, it's just sort of a drizzly day, not a heavy downpour sort of day. So you put on your poncho, put up your umbrella, you're good to go. Thanks everybody for joining me again live from the Magic Kingdom on Saturday morning. We're going to take a little walk down Main Street. We'll hang a right into Tomorrowland, see if we can check out the PeopleMover today. Alejandro says, loves Disney. Me too. Alicia loves the fall decor from Naples. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, they do a very nice job of setting everything up for Halloween. All the decorations for the not-so-scary Halloween party are in place. Steven says, thanks for doing this. Glad to do it. Lisa says, looks busy. Yeah, I agree. It's actually a lot busier than I thought it would be given the rain and the time of year. But a lot of folks are out today. Robert says, wish he was there, and say hello to the mouse. If I see him, the big cheese, I will let him know. Cindy says, good morning from Michigan City, Indiana. Thanks for joining me. The rain's picking up a little bit. Hopefully it's not going to get too much worse. If it does, I may have to duck into a building and hold for a little while. Katie says, a rainy day at Disney is better than a sunny day anywhere else. I like the way you think. The rain has picked up here. But, you know, people are braving it right now. Melissa says, good morning from Washington State. Good morning, Mark. Thank you for being here with me. Can hear the music of Main Street, USA. I've got something interesting coming up here, which is the rock formation at the entrance to Tomorrowland. I took a look at this a few weeks ago on a live broadcast, and I think the work is wrapping up. So we'll take a stop and look at it, but the rocks have been painted a very futuristic blue color. I can still see there's some scaffolding in place, so they're probably continuing to work on this, but we'll take a look and see how it's coming along. Cassie says, good morning from Denver, Colorado. Thank you for being here. Wanda's going to be here in 41 days. It will go by quickly. Eduardo says, good morning. Alyssa from New Jersey, thank you for joining me. So I think you can see over here this rock work. We'll take a closer look. Used to have more of a natural sort of orange and brown color to it, but it has definitely been spiffed up with this silvery blue color. I kind of like it. What do you think? Do you like the new blue color of these rocks at the entrance to Tomorrowland? You can see that there's still some scaffolding in place, so I don't think they're done quite yet, but I think it's kind of an interesting look. Hi, Catherine from UK. Kelly's going to be here in 205 days. I don't think she's counting for 205. Sarah, 10 days from Chester in the UK. Hope you have a great trip. Good flight across the pond. Deborah says, the rocks really stand out now. I think so too. Hi, Gabriella from Brazil. Thank you for joining me. Christy from North Carolina says it looks cool. Ron from Buffalo, New York. Thank you for joining me. And Dan from Ontario. Okay, that's the rocks. Let's stroll into Tomorrowland. I think the rain has let up. I'm going to try to put the umbrella away. We'll see if that's a good move. Jeanette's going to be here in 18 days. Shane in 34. A lot of folks have trips coming up. Sherry's going to be here on Monday. Wow, your trip is almost ready to start. Marie says, loves the video. Thank you very much. Still sprinkling a little bit here, but not too bad. Karen loves the PeopleMover. Me too. It is a classic. I always say, if the PeopleMover is busy, you know the park is busy, because the PeopleMover has a huge capacity for providing rides to folks. But I love it for many reasons. Even did a podcast all about it. Kelly says, don't think she's counting. Definitely not. Andrew says, wishes he was here. Catherine is a year away. And Kathy says, looks cool. All right, looks like the sky is clearing a little bit. The forecast said it would. It's like the rain has stopped. We'll see if we can go for a little ride on the PeopleMover. I think my fast pass for the Speedway may just need to sit on the shelf for today. Kelly says she loves the PeopleMover too. Kathy from South Dakota, thank you for joining. Oh, you know, before I go on the PeopleMover, I wanted to check out the new sign that's in place for Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. So the old sign that kind of looked like gears is now down. I think the new sign, which complements the new paint job on the outside of the attraction, is in place. I can see it over here. Let's take a peek and see what everyone thinks. Lynn has 25 days. Donna is going to be here in July of next year. Albert, we are at the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Florida. Okay, let's take a close-up look at this new sign. Sign's a lot different from the old one, which featured sort of a gear look to it. So what does everybody think? Do they like the look of this new sign for Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress? Kind of has a dark blue background, some blue accents. Jacqueline loves the carousel, me too. Hi, Robert from Michigan. You can see back here in the background a little bit, bright new colors, new design for the Carousel of Progress. Sarah says loves the carousel. Jennifer likes the old one better. Cheryl likes the new sign. So kind of a mixed review. Personally, I like the sign. I think they did a pretty good job. Kenyon says loves the Carousel of Progress. Me too. Olivia likes it. Okay, thanks everybody. Appreciate your comments. I always like to hear what other folks think. Okay, let us head over to the PeopleMover. And if all goes well, we will take a little ride. Looks like the rain is letting up, which is good. Ron says looks good. Get a thumbs up from Alice, thank you. Kelly says looks good. You know, there is a little bit of a line here for the Carousel of Progress. That's unusual. But usually moves quickly. All right, Gerald says likes the sign. Samantha asks, is it rainy? Yeah, I definitely have a rainy day. Had my umbrella out earlier, but it seems to have stopped for now. April says looks crowded. It is. Well, Joanne from Oregon. Samantha just got home from Disneyland Paris. Says she doesn't compare to Walt Disney World. Glad that you had a chance to check that out. I was there many, many years ago. Would like to see it again sometime. Lynn says loves the People Mover. Yep, me too. Albert says is Star Wars Land at Disneyland? Not yet. Walt Disney Company is in the process of building a Star Wars Land both on the West Coast and the East Coast. Here in Florida, they're still really working on the demolition process of getting rid of the back street of America section of Disney's Hollywood Studios. They have not announced a date or a timeline for opening, so it's going to be a while. Here's Mr. Robo News. I love this. Got kind of a typewriter built into him. That's fun. Keith says, is it hot? It's not too bad, especially by Florida standards. I would say it's probably low 80s with the rain. Definitely notched up the humidity, but nothing like summertime. Hello, Catherine from Ohio. Amy just left and can't wait to come back. I hope you had a really good trip. Becky's going to be here in a couple weeks. Jennifer's a fan of the People Mover. Said she wishes it were there at Disneyland. Yeah, I think we're fortunate to still have it here. Actually, a pretty good crowd at the Carousel of Progress across the way. Does my heart good. Like to see that. Chris was here for Hurricane Matthew. I was here for the Hurricane Matthew too. Okay, up the speed ramp we go. Andy says, is it rainy or just overcast? It's kind of both. We had some rain earlier. Looks like that stopped. Now it's a little more overcast. Mary loves a People Mover. Me too. Paul likes a People Mover. Dawn says she liked going on a People Mover when the lights were on. Yeah, in Space Mountain. That is kind of a special treat. It always amazes me how much roller coaster they packed into such a small spot with Space Mountain. Okay, it still looks a little cloudy to the left, but it looks like the weather's clearing up.
Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car.
Jessica said she had a good time. Can't wait to come back. Sean wants to see the city of tomorrow. Keep your fingers crossed the internet connection holds up. Should be able to do that.
Enjoy your trip.
Okay, we're almost there.
Please step carefully onto the moving platform.
One.
Step into the car. For your
Thank
safety,
you.
remain seated throughout your journey. Keeping your hands, arms, and legs inside the car. And please supervise.
Okay, we're in.
Step clear of the doors which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your trip. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide sus niños. Gracias.
Okay, here we are.
Step carefully onto the
The
moving
Tomorrowland Transit Authority, also known as the People Mover, safely in the seat. So I hope that the internet connection will hold up. You never know. If it doesn't hold up, sometimes it comes back. So hang on with me. As someone said, did Mr. Morrow ever respond to his page? I don't think so. I seem to hear it every time.
y cuida a sus niños.
Amy says, thanks for sharing. Rebecca says, what ride is this? This is the People Mover. Sarah says it's very relaxing. I agree. Glad you could join me.
Your quiet and carefree highway in the sky. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your Grand Circle tour of Tomorrowland. Along the way,
Hazel's going to be here next week.
many of the exciting places you'll want to be sure to enjoy today while visiting this land of tomorrow.
Jessica gives it a yay. Space Mountain in the distance over there. Still a little overcast and cloudy here.
Watching, so keep your eyes peeled. You never know who you might see.
Tom loves it when it goes fast. It's just fun.
Coming out, Stitch's Great Escape, where you can report for duty as a security agent for the Galactic Federation.
Lori says this is her favorite ride. Glad that you like it. I like it too. Ted says I have no idea how much people enjoy these. Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate the encouragement. Glad to share it with everyone. Okay, I think I see a Progress City in our future. A little glimpse of the castle there. Get ready for some dark. Okay, Progress City. I love seeing this model. The original concept for Epcot, the city. Hope the internet connection stays up for us. Someone suggested going on the laugh floor. Actually, I don't think they allow video there. Otherwise, I would like to take it in. There's Mickey Star Traders. All right, back out in the light.
Pedal to the metal and speed towards the checkered flag in your very own race car. Yell or roll.
Shout out for Noah. Noah, thank you for joining me today on the broadcast. Hope you're having a good day. Looks like the Tomorrowland Speedway is up and running. Actually, the sun is starting to come out a little bit. Looks nice. Well, that's what I had hoped to do, but we're doing the People Mover instead. So I hope you're enjoying it. Sherry said this made her Saturday morning. Glad you could join me. Sean says, awesome. Thank you. I agree. Okay, we're getting ready to enter Space Mountain. Probably going to be some darkness here.
We're now entering one of the real wonders of our world, Space Mountain. Blast off on a high-speed outer space adventure and careen through the cosmos.
A little dark as we're here in Space Mountain. We'll get to see a few things in a moment. Okay, here's the lift hill. Says we made Noah's day. Thanks, Noah.
Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon.
Yeah, Mr. Tom Morrow never seems to answer that page. Maybe one of these days he will. Okay, a little dark here, a little quiet for a couple minutes as we head through Space Mountain. Geraldine says, thanks for the videos. You're very welcome. Okay, we're taking a turn here inside Space Mountain. Pretty dark. Not a lot to see right now, but we'll be coming back out into the light in just a moment. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Somewhere over there is a very packed-in roller coaster. Marty says, looks forward to the videos. Thank you very much. Susan says, looks forward to the videos. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate your joining me. It's fun to share it with other folks. Hi, Chad from Indianapolis. Deborah's going to be here in a week. Hope you have a good trip. All right. We are on our way out of Space Mountain. Nice and bright out here.
We're now entering one of the real wonders of our world, Space Mountain. Blast off on a high-speed outer space adventure.
Bob says of all the live broadcasts, he likes these. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Beth says, nice job. Thank you. Thank you very much for all the kind comments. Jill says, love Saturday morning. I'm a big fan of Saturday mornings too. I'm not able to do a broadcast every Saturday, but I like to do it whenever I'm able to. Glad you could all join me.
Your own spacecraft which can take a spin around the planet and ascend to otherworldly heights.
Rebecca says her children love it. Glad that they could join me. Helen says yours are the best. Thank you, Helen. It's really nice of you to say.
We're now approaching Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Inside this rotating theater.
All right, we're coming up on the Carousel of Progress. Christine asked what type of camera. This is using an iPhone. iPhone, I don't know, 5 or something like that. Definitely not the newest one. But I do have a gimbal, which is a stabilizer, which helps a lot. So the picture's not so jumpy. So hopefully that makes for a better broadcast for everyone. Deborah says loves the videos. Thank you. Weather was very rainy this morning, but it looks like now the sun is coming out. Looks like it might be a nice day. Erica says loves the videos too. Thank you. Dana says feels like we're here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we're entering Buzz Lightyear. Gonna see some more darkness here. Calling all Space Rangers.
Join me on this daring space mission. I can see you ever serve.
As an honorary space ranger, you'll use your own personal laser.
One of my favorite hidden Mickeys is right there. The lady getting her hair done, her belt has a Mickey on it. It's pretty hard to see, but if you look closely, you can see that. It's a great hidden Mickey. A little peek down into Buzz Lightyear. All right, we're slowing down, but getting ready to come out. Julie says, how do the crowds look? Surprisingly, a lot of people here today. All right, one of my favorite views right here. You get to see Cinderella Castle from the PeopleMover. It's a great spot right here.
And all his pals at Monsters Incorporated laugh more. Share the fun.
All right, we're getting ready to wrap up our ride on the PeopleMover. It's a lot of fun. This is a classic, one of my favorites. Jeff says, do I think they'll ever change the carousel? Very good question. I don't know. It would be hard to choose if you want to try to keep it up to date all the time, or maybe roll it back to its original 1964 look. I think it's kind of hard to keep it up to date all the time. So if they do, I would see them rolling it back, but hard to say. I'm personally just glad that it's still here with us, and that they're putting some money into it and kind of giving it some paint and a new sign. To me, it's a good sign. It may be with us for a while longer. I know the Carousel of Progress is kind of a flashback. It's not really the thrill ride a lot of folks like these days, but I'm definitely a big fan, and I hope it's with us for a long time to come.
Please keep your arms away from the doors and remain seated until
Zoe and Elizabeth say thank you. You're very welcome.
onto the moving platform with caution.
Cheryl says, great way to take a break. Okay, we're getting ready to get off Carousel of Progress. We'll head back down in Tomorrowland for just a few minutes before we wrap up for today. Okay, time to go on the speed ramp. Karen says, thanks for the Disney fix. You are very welcome. Thank you for joining me. Helen says, can I do Everest one day? I think that would be a great idea. If I remember right, I think I did do a live broadcast of it. It's probably just going to be a lot of shaking and screaming, but maybe I'll give that a shot one of these days. Danielle says, what am I going to do next? Right now, I'm just going to take a little stroll around Tomorrowland. We'll see what's going on before we wrap it up for today. Cheryl says, thanks for taking us along. You are welcome. Joe says, same thing. Thank you, Joe, for being here. Welcome to Rocket Tower Plaza Station, sponsored by Alamo. Okay, we are back at Tomorrowland. We're going to walk around for just a few minutes before we wrap it up for today. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me live from the Magic Kingdom. Started out a little rainy, had to put my umbrella up at the beginning, but now it looks like the sun is coming out, skies are clearing. Looks like it might be a pretty nice day. So as always, if you enjoy the live videos, please like or follow, share, whatever sort of button you see so that Facebook can notify you. Not every Saturday, but many Saturday mornings I try to make it to one of the Disney parks so that I can do a live video broadcast. You can kind of see what's going on here at Walt Disney World. I'd also, like I like to say every time, I really do appreciate everybody joining me for the video. It's a fun way to be able to share what's going on. So thank you for the comments and the likes and the thumbs up, the kind comments. It's all really very encouraging to me. It helps me know that you want to see this continue. So thank you for that. Also, I don't get to see every comment that comes by during a live broadcast. So if you make a comment and I don't respond to it, my apologies. I don't really see them all, but I do appreciate them all. So every time you make a comment or there's a heart or a thumbs up, helps other people to learn about the videos so we can share it with more folks. So thank you so much for doing that. We'll walk over towards Space Mountain. We'll see what the wait is like today before we wrap up the live broadcast from the Magic Kingdom. Actually very thankful the internet connection seems to be doing a good job here today. Sometimes that's a little frustrating when it's on and off. So the sun is out, the internet is up. Must be a good day. Rachel says, thank you, you're very welcome. Yeah, Whitney says, looks crowded. It is pretty crowded today for a day in late October. With a rainy start, I'm a little bit surprised at how many people we've got here. Quite a few. Susan says, thanks for making your birthday morning. Happy birthday. Charles says, hello from York, Pennsylvania. I've been to York, Pennsylvania. Hope you're having a good day there. Okay, I can see that the standby wait time for Space Mountain is a hefty 65 minutes. That's a pretty long wait. Another good sign that there is a pretty big crowd here in the park today. Okay, everyone, I think that's going to wrap it up. So again, thank you so much for joining me live from the Magic Kingdom on Saturday morning. A little walk down Main Street, USA. Chance to check out the PeopleMover. Good luck with the internet. Rain is clearing out, so all good signs. Hello, Brian from Cincinnati. I am a Bearcat from way back in the day.
Sure, let's go.
Okay, so again, if you enjoyed it, please follow or subscribe or watch or whatever kind of button, and Facebook will let you know about future broadcasts, usually on Saturday mornings. Sometimes not, sometimes other times, but enjoy sharing it with all of you. So thanks very much, everyone. Hope you have a great Saturday and a great weekend. And until next time, may God bless you.